This literally, it has, I don't know, 150 plus different things in here, growth factors, and it literally tells your skin exactly what to do. If something's not functioning properly, if something's breaking down, like it's all anti-aging. So as things are becoming crepy and your elasticity is going down and your collagen is diminishing and breaking down and just all these problems, it knows. It just is like, let's fix this. Let's fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Well, today we're going to be talking about some common questions that we get. I just got off the phone with a customer, and we were talking all about what are the best products to rebuild the elasticity in the skin.
Right. As you get older,
Yes.
things start getting looser and,
That's right.
you know, things aren't as tight and in
Correct.
place as they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
But, you know, there are things that we can do
Yes.
to improve that. So, you know, let's focus on a couple of those.
Yes.
Number one, I would say, is vitamin A. So, you know, that can be as simple as putting on something like Fusion A every single night. This helps everything anti-aging, but most definitely elasticity. And this is just so simple because this is something you should be using every single day anyways.
Gotcha.
Right? And there are other, you know, we have some other sources of vitamin A. Like, let's say if you wanted to be a little bit stronger than just a daily treatment.
Got it.
You know, we have our Dream Peel.
Yes.
So this one, you can only do this once a month, but this would be like a super intense way to get your vitamin A in.
Okay.
This will absolutely help with the elasticity. Obviously, it's not going to be instant. None of this is going to be instant.
Okay.
Right? Things take time. It took a lifetime to get where we are.
Very true.
And it's going to take months and months to improve it. So photos, of course, take a photo.
Right.
You know?
So peels are definitely something that is going to stimulate that collagen, help all of those layers kind of start rebuilding these fun fibers that are underneath the surface of the skin, correct?
Yeah.
That kind of weave everything together to
Well,
give us
just
that
even it doesn't even have to be peels, but even just acids in general.
Oh, okay.
When
Yeah.
we're forcing that turnover. So you could do something as simple as, you know, serum 15.
Okay.
I mean, cleansers are beneficial, but I feel like a leave-on acid, you
Right.
know, where you're going to get an actual treatment. So yeah, if somebody has a little bit more sensitive skin, maybe they're scared of doing a peel.
Yes, and that's very common.
Yeah, and you still want to get those acids in. You know, start with something like serum 15, maybe 2 times a week.
Yeah, start slow. That's the key.
Don't do it every single day.
That's so true. It's just starting slow and not being too aggressive. You know, they may get the serum and think, oh, I'm going to just start applying this every single night. Well, then all of a sudden some things start maybe stinging or burning, and it's best to just slowly acclimate your skin.
Yeah, and you may never put that on every
Yeah.
single day. For
Yeah.
7 days in a week. You might, the maximum you might have is 4 days, and that's enough.
Yes. Like me personally, Serum 15 I will get actual peeling from Serum 15 if I use it, you know, maybe 4 times in a week. You know, I start to get some peeling and flaking. So, you know, everybody's skin reacts differently.
Oh, yeah. And you can build tolerance, obviously, over many, many months and
Right.
years, because there are some people that can use this every single day.
Sure.
But, you know, so that's one way to get your acid. And then, of course, doing peels.
Right.
So if we're talking about the face, I always want to talk about TCA, but there are the milder peels.
Sure,
You know,
yeah.
your mandelic, lactic, glycolic, salicylic, any of those are going to help to,
Right.
you know, stimulate a turnover. The most aggressive for getting collagen and elastin
Right.
is TCA, of course.
You're going to get
So-
the most out of that one.
That is the very best peel, the very best anti-aging peel in the world. And you can even start really low. Like
Yeah.
this is a 7. This is really mild.
Yeah, I love the 7.
I love 7%. You know, you could probably start with 2 layers.
Yes.
Work your way up, and this is just the number one thing to stimulate elasticity and collagen and just a whole bunch of other good things. Now, if you're going to do your body, you could do a peel. We have like our TCA 20 here, which is good for somebody. Let's talk about like what percentages are safe for body use,
Yes.
right? So the lighter your skin is, generally the safer you are to use a stronger acid like TCA 30. Someone like me that has very, very light skin, I'm like a Fitzpatrick 1, 2 maybe. I could use the 30. But as your skin gets darker, so, Fitzpatrick 3, 4, where you're talking like olive skin tones.
Right.
Now you need to use a little bit lower percentage, maybe like the 20. And then as it gets darker, maybe if you're a Fitzpatrick 5 or 6, you might want to use even a 13 possibly, or a 20, to stimulate that
There's
elasticity.
so many variables. I spoke with a customer just today. She was concerned about crepiness on the body, especially the area above the knees.
Oh, yeah.
She was very,
That's
very
a huge complaint.
very fair-skinned, redhead, older lady. So she was almost 70. So
Thinner skin.
Yeah, thinner skin. So I was not recommend the TCA 30 for her. I recommended the TCA 20 and to start with one layer and go from there. So you have to really, just use your best judgment. Just because you have light skin, it doesn't mean you have to jump to that TCA 30.
No, not at all. There
Yeah.
are a lot of people that'll use like the 13 on their arms.
Oh, yeah.
And I find too, and we have some videos on this, of course, like our body peeling intro
Right.
video that talks more deeply about this. Whereas if that skin is darker or thinner,
Right.
more fragile skin, same thing, lower percentages.
it's
So
okay.
like 13, 20, I would say like those are aspirations for most people, 13 and
Yes.
20. 30, that's to be, young, thick skin,
Right.
very, very light before you do something like that. And so now we have other options too with acids for body use.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be a peel.
Right?
Of course, a peel is going to be much more aggressive and work
And that's
faster.
once a month because your body takes longer
Once a
to
month.
exfoliate.
So we can do things like, here's our body wash. This has 15% acid in it. Now, it's not a leave-on,
Right.
but this can help to get the dead skin off.
sure.
It will help in the long run. But something like this, like the triple treat,
Yes.
there's 25% acid in here. This is a leave-on. So this is like comparable to putting like a serum 15 on your
Yeah,
face, right?
absolutely.
So this is a super option
Yeah.
to not only get the dead skin off, but to stimulate things like
Yes.
collagen and elastin in your skin. And it will tighten, and there's enough things in here to hydrate and plump the skin too.
But let's remind them that it's not like a moisturizing body lotion. This is an acid treatment lotion.
Treatment. Yeah, we should just name this, triple treat body treatment or something like that.
Right.
Because, this isn't going to be something that you're going to reach for every single day.
Right.
I usually tell people to start off maybe, same thing, always 2 or 3 times a
Sure.
week.
Yep.
Add on as your skin tolerates, and then
yes.
cut back if you are ever dry or irritated or sensitive.
I always
when you're
recommend
putting it
washing
on.
your hands after application.
Yeah,
you
because
do
it's
get a
almost
tacky feel to it.
tacky,
because
sticky.
The acids themselves are a bit sticky.
And that is purely the acid's
Yeah.
fault, right? So 25,
yeah.
knock this into 4 quarters.
For
like
sure.
this much of this bottle is pure acid. So it is. It's sticky, and there's really no way around it.
Yeah.
This is not a luxurious creamy lotion. This is a treatment.
Yes.
And you could put another lotion on top if you wanted to. Let's say you don't like the feel
Yeah.
of it. Or if it's too strong for you, you can mix it with another lotion,
Yeah.
another plain Jane lotion that you grab from the drugstore.
Something
a pump
gentle.
of this, a pump of that, mix it together. Now you've
Perfect.
diluted it for those with a little more sensitive skin, and you can add a little bit more moisture that way. But
Yeah.
obviously, we don't want to do that. We want this as strong as it can be.
Yeah. And
Now-
don't use it right after shaving either.
Oh my gosh!
You get
no,
a little
no,
bite to it. Yeah.
no. That is painful.
Yeah, that's not fun.
That is painful if you use this after shave.
I've done it. It's not good. Yeah.
No.
Just
No.
a little FYI.
No. And now, besides acids and
Yes.
retinoids, those are like key, right?
Right.
Another really key one is vitamin C. Vitamin C, it's great for pigmentation and stuff like
Sure.
that, but this is super duper for anti-aging and collagen
Sure.
and elasticity. There are the 3 different vitamin C's in here,
Right.
and all 3 of them, it's like a vitamin C thing. This is just so anti-aging, so
Right.
elasticity stimulating. This is something that you should be, again, putting on every single day anyways.
Exactly.
At least you should be putting in antioxidant. If you choose C, well, now you're going to get everything you need in one. So
Right.
highly recommend it. About half pea size of this. You don't need a lot.
Right. It's a waterless formula. So best to
Yes.
mix it with something.
Yeah, mix it with the hyaluronic. That's
Sure.
what most people like to do.
Yeah.
Little half pea this,
Yeah.
pump a hyaluronic, mix it together.
Yeah.
Spreads really far. Super good for elasticity.
Excellent.
Couple of other things we can talk about. are like peptides.
Yes.
You know, peptides stimulate a single function in your body. And we have two of them here that specialize in
Yes.
elasticity.
Absolutely.
So we have the progeline, which is a newer one for us, and we have citrustem, which we've always had for our elasticity. But these two
Yes.
together, and you could even do like a 2-potion combo here.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you can put both of these in there. We put
Makes
that
it
in there
super
for
simple.
you.
Yeah.
It's less expensive
Yeah.
because you're getting a discount because you're doing 2. Or you could do the 4-potion and put, you know, you could put 2 of these and 2 of those. It depends. You know, if
Sure.
you're using it on your face every single day, you can do the 4-potion. Super economical.
Yes.
And these are just, that's their job, is to stimulate
Yes.
elasticity.
Those are the 2 products I always recommend for the neck, crepey neck, kind of
Yes.
rebuilding that elasticity when you start to see the
Yep.
skin getting loose, as we all do once you hit the big 5-0 and
Oh,
up,
yeah.
you start to see that. Obviously, copper peptides as
Copper,
well.
right? So, and this one even has crepy in the name. Like, now,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that you can't use like CP serum or super CP
Sure.
serum or the GHK 7%. But this crepy Skin Escape GHK, this is a super good one. And you could put it on your face, you can put it on your neck, you could put it on your arms, your legs, your
The
upper knees.
Yes, that's what
wherever.
I recommended this morning. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I would literally, if I would tell somebody, I would say do a peel, not just on your knee. I would
Sure.
probably do my whole leg, right? Because like, let's keep it
Yeah.
nice and even. I would suggest somebody I should mention this now. Like, we don't want to say, do both of your legs in one day, a big full
sure.
body peel. I say, well, do one full
Yes.
leg today,
Yes.
and do one full leg tomorrow. We
Right.
don't want to,
Or do like
cover
the
your whole
top
body.
halves
Or just
today
the
and
bottom,
then,
whatever you're
section
doing.
it off.
Section it off. Do your peel once a month, and then use something like this plus emu oil for
Yes,
deeper penetration
Absolutely.
every single day.
If you are going to be alternating or using that on the body, make sure you alternate with the triple treat.
With the triple treat, yeah, just in case you're using both of these at the same time.
Yes.
Right? This one day, this the next day, because GHK is a fragile peptide.
Absolutely.
And you cannot apply it at the same time as
Yeah,
acids.
you don't wanna compromise
so,
it.
I mean, yeah, let's say you chose to do these two instead of,
Absolutely.
peels. We could do this one day and this the next day.
Yeah.
Just keep alternating. That's perfect.
And let's talk about emu oil for a second, because that
Yeah.
really does moisturize the skin. So sometimes when people have, some crepiness, even like on it's due to dehydration
Right.
a lot of times. So obviously, drink a lot of water. The emu oil is very hydrating and great for so many things.
And a couple tips, like put it on moist skin.
Yeah.
And I have told multiple people to do this. Now, of course, because we just talked about it, I don't have a sample of it. But take the nano hyaluronic and mix it with the emu oil
Yeah.
and put that on damp skin. Like, that's just specifically for somebody who's got really dry skin. They're like,
Yeah.
I just need to moisturize my skin. Those two on your face or
Yeah.
on your arms, your body, where you get that mostly.
Because that hyaluronic is going to pull that moisture from within, plump up those cells, kind of smooth out that top layer.
Yeah. And now, couple of newbies that are
Yay.
also absolutely amazing for elasticity in the skin.
Yes.
We have our brand new Exo PDRN. And we have our Exo AD, which is the human adipose exosomes.
Yes.
Both of these,
Yes.
key functions of both of these
Absolutely.
are for elasticity. A whole bunch of things, but since we're talking about elasticity,
Yes.
these two, I would mix these two together. The PDRN is a serum, and this is the 95% pure powder. I
Yeah.
would mix these two into a super
Yeah.
serum and apply that by itself. Or if you wanted to, you could mix these into another serum that you had. You could mix it into the hyaluronic
Yeah.
or, something like that.
Sure.
Make yourself a super serum with one or both of these.
But that's a pretty action-packed duo right there.
Yeah, and these are easily combinable.
Yeah. Yeah.
You pour this one into here, shake it up,
Yeah.
and then, you can put there's a little squeezy top that you can
Right.
attach to the top, so you could just do a couple drops on your face, or you could take either one of these mixtures.
And that is good for all skin types, correct?
All skin types, anybody, problem skin, rosacea, anything. These are like the most healing, anti-aging things you can do. So definitely wanted to round it up and
Absolutely.
finish this elasticity conversation off with two brand new
Right.
ones. And those are huge focus.
Because the exosomes literally re-teach your cells what to do and what they should be doing.
Yeah, the human adipose exosome, this literally, it has, I don't know, 150 plus different things in here, growth factors, and it literally tells your skin exactly what to do. If something's not functioning properly, if something's breaking down, like it's all anti-aging. So as things are becoming crepy and your elasticity is going down and your
Right.
collagen is diminishing and breaking down and just all these problems, it knows. It just is like, let's fix this. Let's fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix
Wow.
it.
Yeah.
You know, and then before you know it, things start turning around quickly. You know, just with anything, I was still, you know, at least 1 to 3 months.
Yes.
But yeah, number one function of something like this.
Reminds me similar of like the functionality of a copper peptide when you're
Yeah.
describing it. And I believe
It's got
one
an
of
agenda.
these have some GHK, correct?
Oh, yeah, the PDRN does have GHK
Yes,
in it.
yeah.
That is exact, and beta-glucan, which is another moisturizing factor, just
Right.
like the hyaluronic
So it's
is.
almost like those are a must for anti-aging, rebuilding elasticity.
Yep.
This is something mild. It doesn't sting. It doesn't burn.
No, oh my
You
gosh.
can apply it every day.
You can apply this on open wounds for healing.
Interesting.
Both of these are used for wound healing.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing.
Wow, that is so exciting.
I know, I love that stuff.
Platinum is on the cutting edge.
That's right.
Yes, we are.